Good evening and welcome to the National Church of England Academy in Hucknall. My name is Mr. Brailsford and I'm the principal here. I'd like to thank you all for your time this evening, for joining us for our live launch of our Year 6 events week, if you like. We've got a series of things for you to look at on our website, ranging from, well, particularly for tonight, what we're going to do is take you on a school tour. We'll have our head students talking to you. There'll be a number of videos for you to watch. And actually each night after roughly around 4 o'clock, all the way through to Tuesday, we'll be adding something new on our website for you to have a good look at. So it's a pleasure for you to, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you here. First time we've done it, as you'd expect, things are a little bit strange at the moment, but this is the best, unfortunately, we can do it at this minute. But hopefully you'll get a really good flavour of what National's about over the next few days. So as I say, tonight we've got quite a lot for you to view. Before I do that, I'm just going to have 5 minutes with you. I don't want to take any much more of your time up. I'm just going to talk to you through some of the things which I found, because I'm new. I've been here for a year now. Some of the things I found out at National, and also what's impressed me the most. And then I'm going to answer some of the questions you've actually sent in. So I've written down 3 questions which parents have sent in. And after that, I'll leave you alone to browse the website and click on various links. And then you can relax and find a little bit more out about this fantastic academy. So first of all, what's amazing about National? Well, when I arrived, the first thing that I found particularly warming and welcoming was the community feel. It is actually a very special place. And I was told that when I arrived, but until you're actually here, it's difficult to actually gauge. So there's a warm, welcoming feel. It is a church academy, and that's really important. People say, oh, it's National Academy. It's not. It's National Church of England Academy. And that's really important, because at the heart of everything we do here is God, and actually our arch values, ARCH. They stand for achievement, respect, charity, and humility. And those things are seen through everything we do. What I'd also say is that actually here, academic standards are extremely high. And that is something that we really pride ourselves on. Classroom performance of teachers and students is vital, and actually in terms of improving life chances and what students go on to do, obviously the classroom is going to be a heavy focus. It always had a great reputation for having pastoral support and lots of extracurricular opportunities, and now what we're really pushing and being successful with is the academic side. It's an Ofsted good graded school, which is fantastic. It's a key part of the community. We've got a great selection of students here, very diverse, and we are very interested in promoting equality, as you would expect from a Church of England Academy. So a couple of things regarding the questions that parents sent in. So the first one was quite a natural one, and you'll notice that the 3 questions I've chosen are very normal and natural ones that parents will ask. So the first one was, what makes National so special? And I would say, I've already mentioned the arch values, but for me, it is about seizing opportunities. So our vision is life in all its fullness, and that comes from the Gospel, John 10:10. And what that actually means, just to break that down, is that it's really important that everybody, every single student, engages and has the opportunity to be successful and enjoy their life. And it doesn't say life at National. We're talking about life at National and beyond National. So actually here we provide lots of opportunities, both academic and pastoral and extracurricular, which will support a child's development and encourage them to feel part of a community and belong. What was really important when we had the lockdown a few months ago was that I reminded students that were already here that just because they're at home, they are still National. They are still a National student. And even when students leave, and they go on to our sixth form centre, known as HSFC, or they go on to apprenticeships or jobs, they're still National. We're a community, and if there's ever any issues, students can feel free after their school life to call us and ask for help as well, and that's really important. So I'd say that was the first aspect. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, the idea of life in all its fullness is limited slightly, so we have had to slow some events down and some extracurricular, but actually there are still plenty of things to do. Later on, when you talk to the students and you click on the videos, because obviously I've looked at the videos, lots of students are involved, which is really important that actually they're telling you exactly how it feels here and what opportunities they've had. So look out for clips from PE, from music and many other departments it's definitely worth clicking on. And rather than just listen to teachers, it's quite important you get that firsthand from the students. So here, it's about preparing for life. It's about being a community, and it's about knowing that you can trust someone here. Doesn't matter what year group they are, teacher or member of staff, and you belong. That is absolutely vital. So that's what makes National special. It's the fact that it's a Church of England academy. It's built around the idea of the arch values, which come from the gospel, and also it's about community. The second question I was asked was, how can you keep our students safe? And I'm going to take that from a COVID point of view, because naturally at the moment there is a lot of anxiety out there. So before students returned here in September, we conducted a site review and we have completed a full risk assessment. We put in place loads of things on site, some of which should be on our website for you to view tonight. But some of those things include, we now close the front gates at the start of school. We have different entrance points and exit points for different year groups because they're in a bubble as advised by the government. So that means that during the day, students are isolated, which reduces significant risk of transmission. We've also added things like hand gel stations all around school. All students are expected to antibacterialize their hands before and after lessons, wipe down desks to keep it clean. And we've introduced a different food station for different year groups so that there's different venues for people to visit, and therefore risk is reduced because the numbers are reduced. So there's just a few. We've also introduced brand new pedestrian crossings. The list goes on, but you'll be able to see far more of that. Currently, touch wood, I mean, it's Thursday, 3 weeks we've been back and we have no cases at National. So we've done really well, whether that's luck or whether that's due to the measures or fantastic things which parents and students have done and then followed the guidelines. But at the moment, all year groups remain here and things are going well, which is testimony to the measures we put in place. If anyone was under pressure, it would be me, and I'm very confident in the measures we've put in place here to keep your students safe. And if they have to continue into next year, and when your sixes come up into year 7, we will do so. Okay, health and safety and safeguarding comes first here. The final question, and I was expecting this, and a number of parents have asked this, is how do you cater for our year 6s coming up in terms of catching up? And obviously that's really important. The first thing that I would suggest is, if your primary school goes into any form of closure, so if a year group is sent home or a small number of students are sent home, what I would suggest is you must complete that work. That's the first thing, because that's expected from your primary schools. However, when you come up, you will bring with you some key stage 2 data from testing. And if that isn't possible, like this year's year 7 who have joined us, we will do baseline testing when they arrive, with the aim of finding any knowledge and understanding gaps straight away. From that point, we will build a very specific curriculum around your individual child's needs. So we'll work out where the gaps are, where they have struggled and what's missing. And then from that, our curriculum leaders will build in a curriculum to make sure that their development is very personalised and they can catch up as quickly as possible. On our school improvement plan, we have a specific section on catch up, which is devoted to everything, all year groups catching up, not just year 11, but everybody. And that will be published very shortly to staff, students here now, and the wider public, and it can go on our website for you to see our plans. We'll also be using the government's national tutoring programme and also the catch up funding in the best possible way to ensure that students catch up. So all of the time we are planning for that. Is it likely that more students may go home in terms of year 6? I don't know, but if that does happen, my advice would be, number 1, make sure that you complete all of the work. And number 2, don't worry over summer if you are planning to come to National and you feel as though you have got some gaps. You will be tested. It's nothing to fear, because it's to help us find the gaps, which will ultimately help you be as successful as we can at National. So there's the 3 questions which I've answered. Finally, it's just a massive thank you from me for joining us at our first live event. I hope you can appreciate we have done our best, like I say. You're all very welcome. And it'd be wonderful to meet you and greet you all one day. And I'm talking specifically to the year 6 students now. If you join, it would be wonderful to meet you and greet you one day personally and have a chat with you as well. So from me, it's goodbye at National. Please have an explore of our website. God bless, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you.